Hello class, this is our next step in the studio process. This is how to do your interior covers. For this you need your papers. You can use the same papers you had before or you can select new ones. And just make sure that both of your interior covers relate to each other. Make sure that when you're planning them that you have your holes at the center and you are paying attention to which way your cover's on the outside face, okay? You want these to look unified, like they belong to the same book. They don't have to be exactly alike, though they could be. And you're going to follow the same process as you did with the outside covers, where you put down the foundation sheet and then build on top of that. Feel free to experiment and try something new. So after you finish with that part, you are going to finish your edges. So make sure they're dry and then look at the edge of your book and see if there is any paper sticking out or anything that needs trimmed. You can trim it either with scissors or an X-Acto knife. And then if it's all frayed, you can sand it down with some sandpaper. The next thing you have to do is finish this outside edge. That's the edge opposite from where the holes are. The most secure way to finish it is by cutting a strip of paper that is longer than this so that you can trim it and wide enough to wrap around it. I used the decorative scissors to cut it so it had a decorative edge to it. You're going to put Mod Podge on both sides of your cover near the edge. You're going to fold the strip around the edge, so glue down part of one side here and then fold it over and the other side goes down. And then you can clamp it with clothespins and trim it. If you want to, you can also do this on the top and the bottom parts of your book. That's a choice. And if you don't want to do this, you can either use washi tape if you have it, or you could paint that edge. However, if it's not sealed like this, you have more of a chance of your papers peeling up. So while that's clamped and drying, you're going to finish your inside edge. Use acrylic paint. It can be your choice of colors. If you don't have acrylic paint, it's possible to use marker for this. And you're going to paint along the board on both sides of the covers, the area where the holes are. Make sure you get this edge on the outside as well as the surface. Make sure you're not blocking those holes with paint. The purpose of painting this, besides decoration, it also reinforces it and makes it stronger. If you do marker for this, it's not going to do that. It's not going to add any structural reinforcement, but it will look better. And then you finish the ends of your covers. You pick carefully over this cardboard edge. Try not to get any on your cover. Or you could use paper and seal your edges the same way that you did with that long side. So your basic workflow for the interior covers. First step is to complete both sides of the interior covers. Use the same techniques that we learned on the exterior. Then trim your edges, not trip them. Your long edge, either paint it or seal it with paper, as you saw on slide 3. Step number 4, paint the long edge with the holes. Make sure to cover all the cardboard on both sides and that outside edge. And then for your short edges, either paint them or wrap them with paper and clamp. And then photograph them and upload them.